So let's hope I don't eat my words that a person actually people can rob you, especially on moderate difficulty. I really hope that's not the case. Because if someone robs us, then that's pretty freaking bad for a first day. I hope that's not the case. Let's hope we're right. Okay, we got a good haul. Alright, so we had a calm night. Good. Alright, Sarah, you're gonna have to break into that. Your sister Anif is gonna need to sleep. Anif, I told you to run. I told you to run, Anif. Why do you walk? I know you're tired, but come on, girl. Um, so let's go break into this. Since we did that last night. So let's get that done. So we have a decent amount of supplies. Okay, so we got a bandage. Actually, let me just look through things real quick. Okay, so gems, if we want to get the port ending, the jewelry's going to be pretty important. Oh, we got a lot of sugar. Holy crap. Maybe I didn't need to go do that. Maybe I didn't really need to go grab the sugar, but whatever. And the herbs. That's going to be important too. So at least got a bandage, which is good. It's good we have that. We also got one food. So I'm just going to tell Sierra, so she's still sick. I'm just going to tell Sierra to go finish that, and the trader's probably going to show up around 10:30 or so. Something like that. So good old Aneth is sleeping. Sorry, you gotta be the tough sister. You gotta be the tougher sister. She just went out. She just went out and scavenged for you while you were sleeping at night. Now she's gotta go get some sleep. Now you gotta dig through all that concrete and rusty metal, probably. Your bare hands. I'm very nice. I'm building a shovel isn't worth it, so I'm just gonna make them dig through stuff with their hands. Oh, I am terrible. But honestly, like, you never know. Some things might be incredibly important later on. Like, it's possible that whatever I needed for the shovel could have been what I needed to make the oven, you know, on the third day maybe. So it's like, you never know. You might just be short on supplies. So if you don't need it, then don't make it. Like, unless you really, really need it, don't make it. But that's just the way I like to play. Also, is the trigger gonna show up? Doesn't look like it. So we got medicine 2, which is awesome. So if Sierra gets worse, if her health goes down, then we can just do that. So before I forget, I want to make a knife, and this is mostly so that we have defense, because the only problem with these two is none of them are a police officer, which means that they're not very good guards. So, I mean, it's good one of them is a psychologist, that's really good, but the only problem is that we don't have an amazing guard, and because there's two of them, only one of them can guard at a time. So having a psychologist guard just really isn't all that great. So I think, what do I need? So we got 15 components and we got 15 components and we got 17 wood to work with. No, 15. What am I saying? 18. 15 components. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. Also, so it does require gears, but I already got the gears earlier. I mean, sorry, not gears. They're called parts, but it's like there's weapon parts and there's normal parts. So we already got the parts already, just from scavenging. So I guess I really didn't need to make that trip, but I'm going to need to make that trip later. So let's just upgrade this. So that we can start patching up all these, like, massive holes right in here. Because it's really easy for people to just barge in and you know, it's like, if you're guarding this door, and then some sneakies come in through here, then, yeah, stuff's gonna get stolen, you're probably gonna get stabbed in the back. Depends on the thieves. So, I don't really want that. So, we're gonna see, can I upgrade this? I can, I just need to keep in mind the stove. We need to make sure we have enough resources for the stove. Because the second night is where, do I grab, yeah, I grab food the second night. The third night's usually when I grab weird things like parts and stuff like that. So, actually, how much water do I have? We got 8 water. I'm not very comfortable with that. That's not a lot of water. I think it'll just be enough, but it's not a lot of water. So, 10 components, 5 wood. So that's 10, that's 1 in 10. So we got enough of that, but we need more components on our next trip. So let's go make this. I have to make this no matter what, because I don't know. Oh shit. Oh, Sarah, go to bed, sweetie. Also, I just called her sweetie. What the hell is wrong with me? So now that Enif is rested up, she can repair that. Also, I wonder how long she was just sitting there. How long was she sitting there and I didn't notice? Oh my goodness. She was probably like, she probably got up around this time on the clock and I didn't even realize it. I am smart. I don't think it will make that much of a difference though. The recovering gauge in this game is a little, are kind of big gaps that, with the recovery. So you have to have like a certain amount of recovery or else it's like, doesn't really make much of a difference. Little bits I don't think make too much of a difference, but that might be just me. So, is there anything else we can do today? I could make the radio, but I don't... Sarah's sleeping right now, so it's no point making it right now. I think I need to save the resources for the crude stove. So I think that's what I'm going to focus on. So I think I'm just going to end the day. So she's still sick, which sucks, but... So we're going to ask Anif to guard. Hopefully our one increase in, like, patching up one of the major holes in our home helps. And having the knife will hopefully be enough to fend off anyone who attacks. Sierra's going to scavenge. Now, this is where we have to question if we want to go to any of these areas. Shelled School, the Sniper Junction, and the supermarket. So, those are things, but that's dangerous. Sniper area is dangerous. This place isn't dangerous, but I think I'm gonna clear out the abandoned cottage. Oh right, there's Decrepit Squat. I could go there, but I need food, and this place doesn't say there's food, so I'm just gonna go here, get the crowbar, and we're gonna skedaddle our way over there. So, I need raw resources. Like, and when I mean raw resources, I mean I just straight up need the wood and components for most everything. Early game. But those parts are going to be super useful because there might be times where, spoilers, we're not going to be able to scavenge because of BS that comes up. So, when that stuff happens... Ooh. Okay, that's good. And that's also good. When that stuff happens, we're gonna have to, we're gonna need food. I think food's gonna be our biggest problem. because there's only two of us and we won't always be able to scavenge because of things that pop up. Because we always, no matter what, we have to guard. Because if we don't guard, then it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get really, really ugly. And I really don't want that to happen when there's only two of us. Because if one of us goes down, we both go down. That's whoops, I misclicked. That's just how it works. At least from how much I've played. Once one of them goes down, it all just kind of goes downhill from there. So let's drop all this off. So let's just go grab the rest of these resources and we'll try to plan out what exactly we're going to need. Okay, so that's really good. We got a lot of resources for the trader because the herbal medicine has a lot of value. I don't like it because last time I checked, it's a 50% chance of curing a slightly sick or slightly injured status. I hate that percentage. I'd rather just have it be guaranteed to cure you. So these are just really good trade value. So now I need to figure this out. We need the veggies, there's no question about that. We have enough raw food at home. We need the crowbar. I'm gonna take the water because even though I think we have enough, I just don't, I don't want to risk it. What else do we need? Trade value. So we need trade value in case the trader pops up. We need parts for things that we're gonna need in the future. And we also need the components and the wood for our stove. So how am I going to balance this out? I already know we're going to need a lot of wood for the... I already know we're going to need a lot of wood for setting up the barricade. So I think what I'm going to do is... I got the parts I need right now. Right now I just need to focus on the barricade, so I don't think we need to focus on parts right now. So I'm just going to grab at least some meds so that we have something to trade. In case the trader does show up with vegetables and water, because those are the main things I need. And I think the rest of it's going to be devoted to wood and components. I think that's what I really need right now the most. So we got 10 here, and we got, so that's 14, and we got 4 components. I think wood is what we need to focus on the most right now. I'm just giving myself a little extra components because I think we got enough back at base. But I don't actually, do I? I think that I'm actually set on. I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. It's like, it's not the biggest deal in the world if we're low short on wood. Well, actually... Oh, man. I need to think hard about this, because we need wood to cook our food. And from what I remember, we're low on components. And we need those components to make the stove. But we also need some of those components to, do I need... I think I got enough water. I don't think I need the water. So I'm just going to do that. And we're going to grab one more stack of wood, because I think we got enough water. I'm more paranoid about not having enough wood and components. So I think this is what we're going to come back home with. That should be good, because we have some trade value, we got the veggies we need, and we also have decent amount of components and wood. So I'm going to call that good. Hopefully that doesn't stab me in the back later. But yeah, let's head back home. I'm nervous because a lot of these first days is going to matter so much. And if we get attacked today, then I don't know, I don't know if a psychologist with a knife and one barricade set up, one area patch, is going to be enough to fend off thieves. Is it calm? Oh, thank God it was calm. Yes! Okay, so Siri, you can go to bed. And Aneth, you can. Do we need to? We're. Okay, so we don't need to make the stove until tomorrow. So I'm actually pretty set. I'm actually pretty set when it comes to food. I could have. I guess I could have left the veggies there and focused on getting some more of these. But actually, that requires 10 components. Holy crap. 5 wood. So I could set up. I wanted to get. It would be nice to get 3 boards, like 3 areas boarded up. That would have been nice. But I think 2 will be enough. I'm hoping 2 will be enough. But we're gonna make this no matter what. Like, that's not gonna matter. I'm gonna board that area up no matter what. So we might as well just do that. Also, I do realize there's all this rubble here. Forgot about it when I ended the day yesterday. But it is actually day 3. So it's actually day 4 when they start getting really hungry. And whoops. Whoops, that was a misclick. So let's just get this boarded up. And then I guess the trader might show up, hopefully. I mean, that would be nice. Hopefully he has veggies, because if he doesn't give us veggies and water, we're probably screwed. And if he has some extra, components in wood, then we could use that to board up the area. That would be pretty helpful. Is he gonna show up? She usually shows up. It doesn't usually show up around 10:30, but it's more like the 9:30, 10 area. Oh, and there he is. Okay, so let's just dig through that. Get that dug through. So that's not there anymore. And if you could go run up. I do wish that one of our people was a, oh my gosh, what am I forgetting? An insurance agent, I believe it was. So we'd get slightly better deals on trades, but I think I can live with it. Well then, this is interesting. Okay, so he's got canned food, but it will cost us. So that's a lot. That's a lot of trade value for those canned foods. It's a lot, but I don't really want to pass up canned food because, oh, but then there might be an event that takes the canned food away. Oh, and that would suck if that happens, because it's very likely that might happen. Do I want the canned food, or do I want to grab the water, grab all the materials? Is that what I need to focus on? Is materials the thing I really need to focus on? Let's actually just find out how much the canned food would, 2 canned food would be, because I just want to have enough to feed them for, I think it's a total of 3 days. So 3 days, so that's 3 days of scavenging on a good week or whatever. Okay, so doing that is very generous. We got 2 more of these back at the at that area, what was it, the abandoned cottage. So we could do that, and maybe we could, still very generous. And what did I need most? Was it the wood? Yeah, it's the wood. I have enough components for the oven, so it's mostly the wood that I'm after. Not his wood, but you get what I mean. Can I sneak in some? Nope. Do I want parts? I mean, the area that, I kind of want parts. I want to get those early on, because if I get those early on, then I'll be able to upgrade and make the things I want to make. I don't remember exactly how many parts were in the abandoned cottage, but I think there was a decent amount. The only problem, though, is that, I need the wood for... Actually, I need to check that, don't I? Because there's the 10 for the barricade, but there's also the wood that's necessary to make the, Okay, hang on 1 second, Franco. I need to check something really quick. I know, Franco, I want your shit. Just give me a second. How much is 5? So I would be 1 short on wood. Okay. Because I need 1, so that's 10 instead of 9. I need 1, so it's 10 instead of 9. And then I need 4 for the, wait, was it 4? I need 2 for cooking my food. I need 5. So that would be 8. I need a total of 8 wood. So let me go back up to you before you run off, because I really don't want you to run off on me right now. So I need a total of 8 wood. I need a total of 8 wood. So let's just drop these off. Grab these 2 cans. And can I get away with 8 wood here? No, I can't. Can I get away with this? No, I can't. For some reason. Okay. Can I get away? Nope. I tried. Didn't work. So I got 5, so I'm gonna need 3 more wood. And since I have a lot of sugar, I can see jokes being made now. Since we have a lot of sugar, so I need 5, right? So let's just drop these off. Oh. Well then. Okay. So I don't really plan on making moonshine, so I think this will be fine. So let's just... do I want to give up the herbs? Because I don't really plan on making herbal medicine either. Actually, I'm curious now. Interesting. So I guess I'll just do that. Is there anything else I want? Is there anything else I really, like, want to get out of him? Also, I just realized I could have sold my lockpicks. Oh, well. Not the biggest deal in the world. We have bullets. I kind of want those parts. Is that worth giving up my lockpicks? I mean, I'm pretty good trading value-wise right now. Like, I'm really good trading value-wise. I got 21 herbs. I have, you know, like, I have a lot of sugar. So I could get a bunch of stuff if I really wanted to. You know what? How much would you be willing? Seriously? Is it gonna ask me for 3, Really? Interesting. That's weird, huh? I guess I'll do that. I mean, I'll have 22 sugar and I'll have 18 herbs. I kind of want the parts early on. That's the reason. Is it worth it? I think it is. Yeah, whatever, it's worth it. I'm going for it. So you can do that. Alright, Sierra. Alright, so I hope to God I didn't miscalculate. I hope I did my math right, because if I don't, I'm gonna kick myself. So at 13 components, we'll have 9 wood. Oh, so we actually have 2 extra, I think. Which is good. Oh well, whatever. The 2 extra wood's a good thing. You never know. So I'm just gonna do this. Just so we're a bit more secure. I think that's the last area we need to patch up. So that's a really good thing. And should I make the stove while I can? Just get that out of the way. I don't see why not. I like games that kind of like they really make you think about your resources. They really make you think like, what do I want to spend my resources on? And apparently my priorities is not getting a shovel. So let's do that. Since I got a little bit of time, I might as well get should I get the cooker set up? Just get that over with, get that done. Should I just set up the cooker? Unless there's something else we really need. Because I do want that. But that's a lot of resources. That's a lot. That's literally the amount for a stove. Plus 10 parts. That's a lot. That's a lot for a mousetrap. But yeah, let's just make this. Let's place it in the kitchen. Now we're gonna place it in the bloody whatever, the living room. Yeah, we're gonna, that's a smart thing to do. Put the freaking stove in the living room. Especially if you got like, this isn't carpet, but if it was carpet, things would be on fire. Oh wait. Oh my god. Sir, let your sister sleep, please. I thought she was still sleeping, but she was actually recovering. So, whoops. That's my bad. I hope Anif has enough, gets enough sleep. Okay, so I think we should be fine if people come to attack us. So let's, I don't want to burn my books. Let's make some firewood. Let's get that done. And I think after that, we can end the day. Unless I'm forgetting something, which I don't think I am, because I'm kind of low on resources already. Also, I just realized we made a stove and we prepped our firewood, but we have these 2 canned food. And if you guys are wondering, like, why I did that, you know, because I already have the 2 canned food, this is mostly so that if worst case scenario our food gets stolen, they're gonna target the canned food because that's instant shit. Like that's instant food that they can eat. So they're gonna get that if they were to break in and steal. The veggies would be the next on the priority, and this would be after that. Also, you can sit down, 0. So that's why I made the stove and stuff early on. Even though, like, I guess I could've, like, the smart decision would have been to make the mousetrap. But there was the possibility that we could get robbed. And I didn't want to risk that. So that's why I decided to make the stove early on instead of making the mousetrap. It probably would have been smarter to make the mousetrap, but it's a little more risky. Also, thank God you woke up. Okay, so she's all rested up, thank goodness. Because you don't want a tired guard. That is not something you want. So you're going to guard, you're going to scavenge. Should I finish up the abandoned cottage? I think that would be wise. I think that'd be a wise thing to do. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I think I'm just gonna go abandoned cottage. Alright. And we'll have food tomorrow if things go well.